And as I said in my previous video, that 2020 not partially no one, my viewers and subscribers. And I recently do a review about Toots Hibbert sometime last week, and they were saying he's improving, he's getting better, which the lie detector determined that was a lie. Because based on my observation and what I've heard and what I'm seeing right now, we have lost another reggae superstar, another reggae veteran, another icon has gone left us. You see it? Because news have confirmed that reggae superstar Toots Hibbert has died. He passed away Friday at the University Hospital of the West Indies after being placed in a medical-induced coma over a week ago. The 77-year-old icon, whose birth name is Frederick Hibbert, was the frontman of the groundbreaking reggae and ska group Toots and the Maytals, which for almost 6 decades has been among the most prominent groups in reggae. It's hard cause we all love Daddy, we just wanted more time. It's just hard, gospel singer Genevieve Bailey, the singer's eldest daughter, told Loop News before bursting into tears. Hibbert's manager K-Bill Stevenson was so overcome with emotion that he could not comment. Hibbert was hospitalized late August after he developed breathing problems. He was said to be awaiting a COVID-19 test result. The Jamaican cultural icon recently participated in the island's annual festival song competition, which he won 3 times. He released his latest album, Got to Be Tough, on August 28th. The album, co-produced by Zach Starkey for his Trojan Jamaica label, features Toots' signature melodic vocals delivering a burning plea for resilience and strength for a world at the breaking point. The song addressed the legacy of slavery, systematic racism in Jamaica, rising economic injustice and inequities exacerbated by the ravages of the coronavirus pandemic. Toots had been consistently touring with his band, the Maytals, since the early 1970s, when his landmark album, Funky Kingston, one of the greatest reggae albums of all time, made him a global superstar, opening for the Who and the Eagles. He and his band won the Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album in 2005. See me I say, and when I get the news this morning, my viewers and subscribers, I was so sad, it heartbroken. Me feel ya one ya. See me I say, me feel ya one ya. You see it. So, for all my viewers and subscribers who don't really follow up reggae and really don't know much about Toots Hibbert, me just go share some things with my viewers and subscribers right now. You see me I say, because Frederick Nathaniel Toots Hibbert, in born on the 8th of December 1942, see me I say, was a Grammy Award winning Jamaican singer and songwriter known as the leader for the reggae and ska band Toots and the Maytals. His 1968 song Do the Reggae is widely credited as the genesis of the name for reggae music. You see it. In his early life, Hibbert was born in Maypen, parish of Clarendon, Jamaica, the youngest of 8 children. Hibbert's parents were both strict Seventh-day Adventist preachers, so he grew up singing gospel music in a church choir. Both parents died young, and by 11, Toots was an orphan who went to live with his brother John in the Trenchtown neighborhood of Kingston. In 1962, while working at a local barber shop, he was heard singing inside by Ralphus Relay, Gardner and Nathaniel Jerry Matthias. They would become a trio forming the Maytals, which were named after Hibbert's hometown of Maypen. So may I say, in the 1960s, the Maytals became one of the more popular vocal groups in Jamaica in the 1960s. recording with producer Coxsone Dad, Prince Buster, Byron Lee, Ronnie, Nasrallah, and Leslie Kang. This success included winning Jamaica National Popular Song Contest 3 times with songs Hibbert wrote in 1966 with Bam Bam, 1969 with Sweet and Dandy, and 1972 with Pumps and Pride. So me I say, in 1966, Hibbert was sentenced to 18 months in prison for possession of marijuana. This experience provided the inspiration for one of his best known songs, 54 to 46, That's My Number. Except from the rise of reggae and the influence of Toots and the Metals by Matthew Sherman, in the winter of 1968, the cool rock steady beat gave way to a faster, brighter, more danceable sound. Reggae was born. Toots heralded the new sound with the seminal complex groove Monster Do the Reggae, advertising the new dance going around the town. Toots wanted to do the reggae with you. From 69 to 71, Toots could do no wrong, recording for Leslie Kang with the consistent nucleus of musicians, the Beverleys, All-Stars, Jackie Jackson, Winston Wright, Ox Brown, Rod Bryan, Paul Douglas, and Winston Grennan, and the Metals' brilliant harmonizing. Toots wrote and sang his unmistakable voice about every subject imaginable. So me I say, that brother you put in the work. Hibbert was one of the first artists to use the word reggae in 1968. Do the reggae. So me I say, 1970 is the first Toots and the Metals album released and distributed by Chris Blackwell's Island Record was Funky Kingston. Music critics Lester Banks described the album in stereo review as perfection, the most exciting and diversified set of reggae tunes by a single artist yet released. Chris Blackwell had a strong commitment to Toots and the Metals, saying, "I've known Toots longer than anybody, much longer than Bob Marley. Toots is one of the purest human beings I've met in my life. Pure almost to a fault." Hibbert also appeared in the groundbreaking Jamaican film The Harder They Come. The film soundtrack included the Metals' 1969 hit song Pressure Drop. On October 1st, 1975, Toots and the Metals were broadcast live on KMET FM as they performed at the Roxy Theatre in Los Angeles. This broadcast was remastered and released as an album entitled Sailing On via Klondike Records. Much of Hibbert's recorded output reflects his Christian upbringing. Hibbert has been known to write about Rastafari and religious themes as well. And in an early metal song, 6 and 7 Books of Moses from 1963, he addressed the folk magic of Obia and its use of the occult literature of biblical grimoires such as the 6 and 7 Books of Moses. A multi-instrumentalist, Hibbert could play every instrument used in the band. He has mentioned Otis Redding, Ray Charles, Wilson Pickett, and James Brown as influence. You see me I say, it's so much work your brother you do, it's so much work your brother you put in. Because Hibbert carry on touring the world and his band won the Grammy Awards for Best Reggae Album in 2005. In 2005, Willie Nelson released a reggae album entitled Countryman, which featured Hibbert on the song I'm a Worried Man. Hibbert was also featured in the music video for Nelson, I Am a Worried Man, which was filmed in Jamaica. In 2006, Toots and the Metals covered Radiohead's Let's Down for the Easy Star All-Star album Radio Dread, a reggae version of the English rock band's OK Computer. In 2005, Hibbert was featured in the concert video release of Willie Nelson and Friends Outlaws and Angels. In 2009, Hibbert collaborated with Malik Al-Nasir and Steel Pulse, Sydney Mills, who produced Jamaica percussionist Larry McDonald's album Drumquestra. His track is called What About the Children, a house track which accompanying video shot on location in New York. The same area also performed vocals with lower reggae and public property on their album Work to Do. Hibbert was also a judge for the 10th annual Independent Music Awards to support independent artists' career. Hibbert collaborated with US Southern rock blues group J.J. Gray and Muffro. He is featured in their song The Sweetest Thing on their album Georgia War Horse. In 2011, Hibbert was featured in the documentary Reggae Got Soul. The story of Toots and the Maytals, which was featured on BBC, described as the untold story of one of the most influential artists ever to come out of Jamaica. It features appearances by Marcia Griffiths, Jimmy Cliff, Bonnie Ratty, Eric Clapton, Keith Richards, Willie Nelson, Anthony D. Curtis, Ziggy Marley, Chris Blackwell, Paolo Nutini, Paul Douglas, Sly Dunbar, and Robbie Shakespeare. Hibbert joined the Red Hot Chili Peppers for a performance of Louis Culture during their New Year's Eve performance on the 31st of December 2011, held in the St. Barts by Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich. Around 300 guests including George Lucas, Martha Stewart, Mark Jacobs, and Jimmy Buffett attending the party at Abramovich Million Estate. In May 2013, Hibbert received a head injury after being hit by a thrown bottle during a performance at a River Rock Festival in Richmond, Virginia, US, forcing him to cancel several months of live shows. The battle was thrown by William C. Lewis. Lewis was facing a charge of malicious wounding, but he pleaded guilty to lesser charges despite Hibbert's pleading in a letter to the judge. He is a young man, and I have heard what happens to young men in jail. My own pain and suffering would be increased substantially knowing that this young man would face that prospect. The judge gave Lewis a 6-month sentence. After a 3-year hiatus following the incident at the River Rock Festival in 2016, Toots and the Maytals returned to the stage and began touring again. On the 25th of July 2018, Hibbert performed on the US television show The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon with Toots and the Maytals, where they debuted an original song entitled Marley's, as well as performing their classic hit song Funky Kingston in a live performance. Toots and the Maytals have been cited as inspiration for other music artists when it comes to career longevity. Jamaican artist Sean Paul explained this by saying, I've seen some great people in my industry, people like Toots and the Maytals. Toots is a great reggae artist and he's still doing it. He's up there in the ears and he's doing it. Those kind of artists inspire me. I know I'm just going to keep on doing music as long as I can. Hibbert's provided uncreditable vocals for Major Lazer and Bad Royal collaboration My Number. We sample Hibbert's early song 5446, That's My Number. So this brother paved the way for reggae music, paved the way for the younger generation, and up to this day, this man is still a put in the work. You see me, I say this man did a put in the work. You see me, I say so. We have lost another reggae superstar, another reggae icon, another reggae veteran. You see me, I say so. We have to salute your brother here. We have to salute your brother here. I mean, not like it hurt me. I feel sad about the passing. You see me, I say, I feel sad. You see it. So right now, it's like Toots' wife did so confident that he's gonna recover that she even did make a statement. You see me, I say, so Frederick Toots' Hibbert wife Doreen says she is confident her husband will make a speedy recovery. Frederick is very strong. I know he will pull through. He is a fighter, said Hibbert, through a statement issued to the Jamaica Observer by publicist Claude Mills. We want to thank all of my husband, friends, family, fans, and well-wishers locally and globally for all the love, support, and prayers that have been going out for him. We appreciate it. We also want to send a special thank you to the dedication of all the doctors involved in my husband's care. Thank you all. You see me, I say so. Toots' wife is so confident. He say he's gonna pull through. You see me, I say, and he never did. He's a strong brother. Him did a do it. We all know that Toots strong. Him did a do it. You see me, I say, but at some point in time, it's like you just get weak. And that's what exactly happened. You just get weak and him number just call. And now him gone left us. See me I say, so right now I just say condolences goes out to Toots Hibbert and his family, friends, fans, loved ones. See me I say, just keep strong, be strong. See me I say, move on, continue to grow the legacy. You see me I say, and just keep on head up. You see me I say, because it's one road that we all got to go down one day. You see me I say, yeah, we can't hide from it, we can't escape it. You see me, even though it hurt, we know it hurt. You see me I say, but we have to just be strong. You see me I say, and just move on and carry on, and we know that his legacy gonna live on for another decades of decades of decades. Toots and the metals will forever live on. You see me I say? So right now my viewers and subscribers, I just want to give me 30 seconds worth of silence right now. You see me I say? And when you can leave comment in the comment section below. I look at RIP to Toots, I look at SIP to Toots. Alright? Until next time, Lineage Vibes, they are out. 30 minutes seconds right now.